You're right.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the lab, episode 8. I'm here with Aiden Keene and Eric Vincent.
Yo,
Yep.
really? Every show.
Why don't you just wait for me to say?
Because you gave me your word that you weren't going to do that?
I did give you my word.
Anyways, we're going to be talking about the Mets comeback, the Knicks getting the second seed, and some more stuff in sports or maybe whatever else we feel like talking about.
Probably sports.
Probably sports.
Probably more sports and not anything besides sports.
Yep.
That was for the pre-show.
Mets.
Knicks.
No,
let's start off with the Knicks because the Mets, they deserve to be last. Talked about, I mean.
I literally just said before this that we were going to talk about the Mets comeback first, but I guess, we'll just not talk about the Mets at all.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about the Knicks.
First?
The Knicks?
Yeah, let's talk about the
Alright.
Knicks first. What are you wearing, Aiden?
A Jalen Brunson jersey.
Of course you are.
Yep.
Fake jersey or real?
Looks pretty real.
He's
Moving
the only
on.
one wearing an authentic jersey here.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
This is authentic. It came with
pretty-
stickers and
It's a pretty shoddy
majestic.
patchwork on the thing.
It came with majestic stickers.
Knicks, in the last game of the season, had an opportunity to lose on purpose and potentially dodge the Philadelphia 76ers or the Miami Heat, who are two scary teams. And instead of doing that, they decided to charge through and win every game they could to get to 50 wins and get the 2 seed. So a lot of teams
Exciting.
were dodging opponents, and the Knicks decided not to.
I respect that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of respect from them.
They're gonna lose. Good. No, I think they should be favored tonight. The Eastern Conference playing games are happening. Last night, the Warriors got eliminated, so they're out of the playoffs, and the Lakers
Yeah.
will face the Nuggets.
Is this the first year in like a long time that the Warriors haven't been in the playoffs?
No, they missed the playoffs in 2021.
Yeah, they were good for a long time.
Fake
Yeah,
legacy,
5 years.
fake dynasty,
It was like 5-6 years.
fake dynasty.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant doesn't count.
What is that? I don't understand when you say that.
I don't
What
count
does
it
that mean?
Well, fake
Because it is
dynasty?
real.
Yeah,
It's real for the Warriors. It's not real for Steph Curry.
Because he was carried.
Yeah,
Steph Curry was carried? I thought he was carrying.
no, he was carried.
By who?
Kevin Durant.
I thought like Steph Curry was pretty good.
He was. They created the greatest team ever
He did some good.
from a cap exploit. Anyway, today there's going to be the first playing game between the 76ers and the Bulls. Or
Don't know what that
76ers
means.
and the Heat.
Glue us in. What does that mean?
Glue us in. GLUE.
Them in.
Glue.
Them?
Glue us in.
Glue us in. Okay.
What is the saying?
Clue.
Have I been?
Clue.
Clue them in.
Clue us in.
Not glue. Clue.
It's clue us
It's
in.
clue us in.
Yes, Eric.
I
All right, well,
always thought it was
it's been a
glue.
good show. It's been a good show.
You always
Time to-
thought it was
I always thought it
Eric's-
was glue because it's like stick us in
No.
Eric's got to go back
It's
to
clue us in. Like, give us a clue.
Eric's got to go back to middle school. That's it. Show's over.
What does middle school have to do with it?
Clearly, do not know anything.
so
I've said glue us all in for the past 19 years of my life,
yeah, and you've been wrong. for
and
the
I've
past
never
19
been
years.
corrected. How about someone correct me?
Because it's funny watching
just
you
did.
fail.
Anyway,
Thanks, Liam.
so the NBA tournament used to work for, forever. That it used to be the top 8 seeds would make it, and that was it for each conference. When Adam Silver created a play-in system, which was basically the 7 and 8 seeds would play each other to get the 7 seed, and then the loser would have to face the winner of the 9 and 10 matchup to get the last seed. So anyone from 7 through 10 can make the playoffs if they beat the other teams.
Who
And,
has the first seed?
The
Celtics.
Boston Celtics.
Typical.
We have the 2nd seed though.
That is huge. What about third?
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Where's the Heat in all of this?
They are fighting to. They're either going to face us in round 1 as the 7 seed, or as the 7 seed, or they're going to face Boston round 1 as the 8 seed. Depending on how tonight's games go.
Gotcha.
So tonight's a big game because we could either face the Miami Heat, who have been really good in the playoffs, or we can face the reigning MVP Joel Embiid.
Hmm. You done texting?
It was Clue. It is Clue. You
Yeah,
Yeah, we know.
obviously. Obviously,
I don't
it's
know why I thought it was glue.
Our 0 viewers know that it's Clue.
I don't know why I always thought it was Clue.
No,
I mean glue.
now you know. Are you gonna
Now I know, and I'll probably
you're
keep
gonna
saying glue
Lewison?
because it sounds better.
It
No, it
doesn't. It sounds.
Let me glue you in.
No, you just sound dumb.
It sounds so dumb.
How has no one corrected me?
I don't know.
How often do you say Clue?
Every day?
You do not say it every day.
I say it every day.
No, you don't.
You say glue us in every day.
I'll, as like joking, I'll be like, "Yeah, let me glue you in."
Well, that's
It's
why
Clue?
people probably you say it in a joking manner, so people probably think you're joking, so they don't actually correct you unless
It's
you
not
mean
glue.
it seriously.
It's glue.
It's not.
It's Clue.
It's glue.
It is
Clue.
really not.
You guys can do the show without me.
So the Knicks
Doors right
got
over there.
50
I'm
wins
out of this.
for the first time since
Just mute
2013.
my mic.
I don't know which mic you.
Jalen Brunson is finishing as a top 5 or 6 MVP candidate, and will probably finish as the first or second team All NBA. Good season, even through injuries. So we're gonna see what
Lot of
happens in the
injuries.
playoffs. Yeah,
Yeah, but they still managed to come back.
because of Brunson.
He's
And you know who else
carried.
came back?
He's averaging 29 and 7 in
29-7
on the
That's
year.
Crazy.
In the
numbers.
past month, he's averaged 38 and 11.
Insane numbers. Anyways, Eric, what were you going
Talking about coming back
Alonzo,
to
The
our
Yankees?
segment.
the Yankees?
Yankees lost.
Yeah, but they're also like
To our second segment of the show, the New York Metropolitans. They came back 3 nights in a row from.
they're on a hot streak.
They are on a little run. They're on a little run.
they are.
And they came back 7 innings or later. They've come back and won the game in 3 straight games.
But sooner or later they'll fizzle out.
Probably.
Go back on their bad streak.
Probably.
Where do you think they're gonna finish on the year now that your 0-162 is gone?
30. and
First off, I
100.
just want to say again that was a joke.
All right,
And I had them at like 74 wins.
is it still around there?
probably.
Right now, it could be like 90. If this keeps going, they could win like 90, 92 games.
That's pretty
I
high.
don't think it will happen.
It's pretty high.
It
Pretty
is,
high for the Mets standards.
but I don't think that'll happen. I think they'll fizzle out soon and end with like 80. Maybe finish 500.
Why are the Mets like doing so bad? Like why what person on their team is making them like tank or give them a bad start? Answer.
I don't know.
How do
I
you
don't
not know.
know.
You're a Mets fan.
So the first 5 games, they had no hitting,
They couldn't hit.
couldn't hit.
Now they have no pitching.
And now they have pitching and hitting. That's why they're winning.
The two things you need in baseball.
Exactly. But they don't have the pitching to hold up for a 5-month
You don't think it's
long
sustainable?
period. No. If they are good enough for the deadline, for the trade deadline, and they acquire 2 pitchers, maybe I think they'll be fine.
You think they're gonna make the playoffs?
No. I think they'll fall short.
Even if they
There's a lot of good teams ahead of them,
like the Yankees.
not in their division or league.
Still better than the Mets.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
Not relevant at all to what we're talking about.
Sure they are. You said
It's not relevant.
better teams. So I said
I
the
meant
Yankees.
in the division
Well-
or in the league.
The Mets have their own division. The Mets League.
This guy.
Mets League.
Yeah.
It's AL, ML, or what is it? The
ML?
ML, not N. Did I say ML?
It's NL.
NL. AL, NL, ML.
It's AL and NL.
It's AL, NL, and then ML for the Mets League.
Oh. You guys are funny.
That's what he said. I was just
Oh,
clarifying.
yeah, you're hilarious. I'm laughing hysterical over here.
I'm glad.
I can't breathe because I'm just dying of laughter.
I'm more of a Stephen Wright kind of humor guy.
Stephen Wright kind of humor.
All right,
guy.
Yeah.
Liam, clue us in on what's going on with the Giants.
See, you used it. I don't know what's going on with the Giants.
It didn't sound good though.
They're gonna draft somebody good.
Hopefully, I
JJ
saw,
McCarthy.
no. I saw a thing on Instagram where they made another mock draft where they had actual good people this time. Where actually it had like 2 picks. We gonna get Malik Neighbors, and Drake May and Brock Bowers.
I like those are the 3 most popular, but I still like them taking Joe Alt or like a cornerback because they still need other stuff too. Like if they could get the best corner in the draft, I wouldn't hate that for them. If it was like
We have-
Quinion Mitchell.
Giants have like one good like wide receiver.
I don't even think they have one good wide receiver.
I mean, what was his name?
Slayton,
No, not Slayton. The other guy.
Hyatt.
Yeah, he's okay.
He could be a fast guy. He could be your wide receiver 3.
He could be good if he had a good quarterback behind him.
I mean, he's fast. That's pretty much it. He doesn't really have great
Yeah.
routes or hands or
Yeah,
ball skills or yak.
yeah.
Daniel Jones is not a human being, by the way.
That was a
That's
crazy
cool.
interview.
He's not real.
The interview we had where his eyes were popping out of their sockets.
He pulled an
Yeah.
Adam Gase, dude.
It's a New York thing.
Yeah.
He pulled an Adam Gase. He did. He's not. That's not a New York thing. That's an AI robot, not real human being lizard thing.
What?
That's what he is. He's not a human.
You know this? How?
Watch the interview.
I did see the interview.
The way his head was moving was not.
It did look AI generated. Like
Yeah.
it did not look like a real video. But I mean,
It was. It is obviously. I don't think he's a lizard.
he might be.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
He
Maybe
plays
every
like a
maybe
lizard.
every sports athlete is a alien
Oh yeah.
lizard. That's why they're
Aaron
so
Rodgers
Oh, Aaron Rodgers is like
going off the deep end.
good. Hey, he's going to be your
Tore-
vice president.
He tore his Achilles
My
and now
vice
he doesn't know how.
president.
He tore his Achilles and now he doesn't know how to think.
he was doing
He
this stuff.
never thought.
He was doing this stuff before
He
the
never
Achilles.
knew how to think.
I think I showed you, right? He said something preposterous
Yeah.
a couple days ago. Did I show you?
Was it with the? I don't know if we can talk about this.
Yeah, we'll just move on.
I think I know what you're talking
Aaron
about. We'll
Rodgers-
talk about it after. the
Aaron
show.
Rodgers was saying some more conspiracy theories, which is just
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
for my starting quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, I
alright.
know. I think
Maybe
I
it
know
was
what
a
you're talking
planned attack by the NFL to plant a little bomb on his
Sorry.
Achilles.
It's Tyrod Taylor season.
It's Tyrod Taylor season.
Yep.
about. It's Tyron Taylor.
Tyrod
season
Taylor.
on the Mets.
Tyrod Taylor.
There's a Tyrone Taylor.
Tyron
I call him
Smith.
Tyron.
Tyron Smith.
Tyron Smith.
No,
What's going on
not-
with the Cowboys, Eric?
no, we're not talking about the Cowboys.
Why
I don't
not?
like talking about the Cowboys because they just infuriate me more than the Mets at this point.
Did you see their first round pick last year? Mozzie Smith lost like 40 pounds.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
the defensive tackle.
Well, that's not nice. Why
No,
would he lose so much weight?
I don't know.
What's wrong with
Apparently,
him?
apparently he was encouraged to.
Well, why? Why? That's his job to be heavy.
They want him to play 3 tech instead of nose tackle, so they want him to be a little bit lighter. But he was always a good run blocker, which I think is
I
kind
don't
of
think he had to lose 40 pounds.
yeah, it's
Maybe
kind
20.
of insane.
15.
40.
40
I think
pounds
it's-
is a,
I think it's
a
from
big,
30
like,
to 40. I think it's like 35.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Good for him though.
I guess.
I can't.
You can't lose 40 pounds.
I won't even lose a pound
Me
if I
neither.
wanted to.
Me neither.
Don't know how these people do it. I mean, I guess they work. He works out
Yeah, he's an unreal athlete
and he eats.
who's in the
He's an
NFL.
alien.
Yeah,
Yeah. They're fake. They're not real.
no.
They're robots.
Yep.
Like what's her name? Caitlin Clark.
She's a robot.
She is tall.
Did you see her salary?
17,000. No, that's not it. She
17,000 is-
wore a seven. Did you see this? She wore a $17,000 like Versace outfit.
Yeah, her
for
brand
that
deals are
reward
insane.
Thing. Yeah, that's insane.
It's good for her. I mean, she's
Good for her.
because I think her rookie deal in the WNBA was 70,000 year one, 80,000 year two.
In for,
80
for the WNBA.
Yeah, 90,000 year three, and then 100,000
I
year
thought
four.
you were saying what she made in college.
No, in
I
college
was
she made like
that's insane.
20 million.
20,000, 20 million
That's
with the partnerships.
maybe 15 million with partnerships. Yeah,
Yeah, with partnerships.
'Cause
So
she's on State Farm. She's got all these.
Yeah,
different
she's
things.
good.
So how much is she? So she's only making like 70,000, like or
Base
and
salary
more per game or per year.
per
There's probably
year,
incentives.
70K. No, the full deal is 70K. For
No incentives.
no, that's the max you can make from the WNBA contract.
Damn.
WNBA doesn't pay well.
It's not a profitable organization yet.
Yeah.
It could be though.
She
with
might.
the-
Yeah, it's not
she
that
might.
big.
She might turn it into one.
She could.
She could.
I think she's going to be the first WNBA player to make $1 million a year.
Yeah.
Right now, I think the highest of all time is
Probably.
like 250K.
I thought it was 500,000.
By the girl on Liberty. She's pretty big.
Ionescu.
I don't know her name. I do not know a single person's name on
I think
WNBA.
they're on the Dallas team, the current highest paid. They're like that.
Who's the
these-
girl?
Luka Doncic.
I think she played in Stanford.
I don't know.
She's like 9 feet tall,
I don't know.
blonde.
She went to LSU. I know who you're talking about. Keith, something like that. I don't know. I know who you're talking about though.
I don't think that's. I think she went to Stanford.
Did she go second overall?
Let me see.
Breaking news.
Oh God, please wait. Let me. Is it Mets related?
No, it's basketball.
Don't care. Say it.
Raptors' Jonte Porter has received a lifetime ban from the NBA, violating league's gaming rules. He was gambling.
Wait,
Oh
who?
wow.
Jonte Porter.
And what was he?
He was a center / power forward for the Toronto Raptors. He was the brother of current super good player Michael Porter Jr.
And he's banned from the NBA.
Banned from the NBA for life.
Jesus. How old is he?
24, 25.
That's
And he
terrible.
made no money in the league because he was on a 2-way contract. He was making like 200 grand, which is, I mean, 200 grand is 200 grand, but he was not making NBA level money yet.
True. Yeah.
And he was going to. He was probably going to be a good backup for a couple of years.
And he did gambling. And he just
Wow.
did.
There was a
How did
couple.
they find out about that? Or how could they have? How could have?
Because he was betting against his own team and his own numbers.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's
That's why I got
messed up.
Pete Rose situation.
That's why I got the lifetime. There was one instance where it was under 5.5 points it was under 5 rebounds. And he was playing and he got his 4th rebound and then he randomly left the game. And the reason why he left was because of left eye soreness.
Left eye soreness.
Yep.
because he's just watching his phone.
He said that he
For
had
gambling.
left eye soreness, and that's why he left with 4 rebounds when the line was 5 rebounds.
Oh, so he was like trying to. So he was betting that he would get.
He was
4
betting the
rebounds.
under on himself.
That's smart,
Damn,
but that's
that is smart.
that
but
is smart,
sick.
but that's
Mentally
smart,
ill.
but super illegal.
That is
then-
really mental.
And now he's lifetime banned from the NBA.
wow.
Just think about what he could have had, and
He probably could have gotten like
super
a
young too.
he probably could have gotten like a 3-year, $10 million deal, which is still low for NBA, but that's $10 million.
It's not LeBron
That's
James numbers,
insane,
but I
but-
mean,
I would
10
do it
million.
for like $1,000.
Yeah. He was making like maybe it was like 300K, not
How old was he?
24, 25, I think.
Yeah, I mean a $10 million deal at that age is sick.
it's huge. But I can't lie, that isn't
That's funny.
that's
That's
funny.
good.
That's really funny.
That's funny.
That's
super funny.
That the line was 5 rebounds. He had
That's
4
funny.
rebounds, and he left with left eye
Oh
soreness.
my god, what did he do? Go in the locker room and like punch himself in the eye?
And then there was-
to leave?
Yeah, really.
And then there was
gave
another
himself a pink
time
eye.
where his line was like 7 points, and he had like 5 points, and then he left with an undisclosed illness.
Wow. What's wrong with this guy?
He
He's onto something.
was
So is he gonna be like? He would be betting on himself.
or to maybe
Thousands and thousands
Probably.
of dollars.
I would assume so. He's probably betting the under and putting like 200 grand on it, and then
Winning 500.
yeah,
Now is he going? Here's the thing. With like, we talk about like Otani and his stuff, and Pete Rose and his gambling stuff,
sure.
and Craig Carton and his stuff. At a point, it's got to be criminal to do that.
Yeah.
That should be criminal.
Yeah,
For
because I mean you
For
are
betting against your team and yourself. Not only should
yeah,
it be against the rules for the sport,
should be illegal.
it should be
general.
criminal. It should be like against the law.
yeah, because you're stealing money from people.
You're stealing
basically.
money, yeah.
Yeah, because you know what you can do.
So he won so much money,
I don't think
and
it's
the
that
only thing, dude, he's got to go
he
to
still
prison.
couldn't have won that much money though, because he was on like a $200,000 contract and the season wasn't even over. So he must have had like 100-something grand from
If
the
I
NBA.
knew that I could get like 4 rebounds and the odds are ridiculous, and I could win whatever the amount is, I would put my entire salary into that bet. If I knew I could win it.
Yeah, but I still don't think he could have won. It's still not as good as just a 3-year, $10 million deal he probably would have gotten.
Right, and you do the thing that you love.
Yeah,
That's probably the reason
Yeah, I'd
why he was
rather
doing it
just-
in the first place. He wasn't making enough money, so he thought if he could gamble, he could probably make more.
I mean, there's guys like Ricky Council the fourth or Keon Ellis who are both undrafted free agents. They came in on 2-way contracts, and it's not insanely good deals, but they both got like 4 years, $9 million. 4 years, like for an undrafted free agent, that's a great.
Yeah.
You're set for life pretty much.
Do we know like who caught him? Like did the league catch him,
Yeah,
or
how
did
do you
someone
get caught?
did someone rat him out?
Yeah.
I think I don't know. It must have been suspicious activity or something with crazy amounts of money being put on it or something like that because, or maybe someone snitched.
Maybe it
But
was a government thing. He saw like massive amounts of income.
Could it be like,
But
let's say he
I know
was
that-
using FanDuel for it? Could it be like someone at FanDuel
I don't
saw
know.
that the player was betting?
all I know is that first the Raptors were investigating him, and then the league investigated him. So first, somehow the Raptors found out.
And they were just gonna bench him, suspend him for like 3 games,
They were probably also gonna,
release him.
yeah, because I mean he was losing them games.
Yeah.
Or like betting the under on himself
Right,
and his
yeah, yeah,
teammates.
Yeah, that should definitely be criminal.
Yeah.
That's some huge news. Even if for someone that's not as like
No, he was
huge player.
he was like a bench guy, not ever going to be a superstar, but still insane because NBA contracts are so massive. Like
Yeah.
the minimum in the NBA allowed for a new contract is 1.2 million.
Jesus Christ.
So to just have that be like your worst case scenario and like
The minimum for baseball is 500,000 for a major league player.
isn't Brock Purdy making like 800K?
Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
That's NFL.
Yeah, I know, but
Did I
that's
say NFL?
no,
by-
you said MLB, but I was just
Oh.
like adding on.
Oh yeah, yeah. What is the minimum for NBA or NFL? 800.
I don't know what it is, but he was the last overall
Maybe
pick,
700.
so that's crazy. He just he was just bench. He was like getting solid minutes too. Like he was proving that he could play, and then he just
I mean, he's
Toss it
getting
away.
4, rebounds per game. That's big.
he was able to. He could play some solid defense, grab some
He
rebounds.
was a good gambler. Man.
He was alright.
He was a good gambler.
Good gambler.
Yeah.
If I had to pick a comparison,
Because here's
for him,
the
I'd be
thing:
like-
he's got to bet and then put up the numbers. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not
yeah,
like he's good enough to do that. I'd give him a second chance.
you give him a second chance.
Yeah.
I would just really like not give him a phone.
If
Don't
I
give
had
him any access to
Yeah.
any internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like keep him in a closet and
Well,
then bring him out.
now
for the
he's
games and
banned
then
for life from the
put him back.
NBA. Maybe he
Yeah.
can. Maybe he can go play in China or something.
Maybe
or
he
Taiwan.
can go to jail for what he has
Canada,
done.
maybe. Go to the next best country.
I think,
Yeah, probably Canada.
but China pays the most out of any other league.
Okay, then probably China.
Yeah.
It's a far. There's a far. Didn't he just walk by the first time?
Yeah, I don't know how he did that.
Who was that?
This is Johnny.
Johnny.
Oh,
I don't know how he did
How
that.
much? Yeah, I don't know either.
maybe he went
like,
outside the
crawled
building.
back.
Maybe he went outside the
He
building,
crawled
came
back.
back in. He went out that way, came back around, and went in again.
Oh,
We weren't paying attention to.
No, I was saying he could have done that. I don't know
Yeah.
what he did.
He probably went upstairs.
yeah, probably.
How much is China pay in comparison to? Well,
If you're the best player
in
in
terms
China,
of-
you can make like $2 million a year.
yeah, really.
Yeah.
In terms of the NBA and whatever they have in.
How about Otani's
Asia.
wife?
How about what?
I was speaking, Eric.
Otani's wife.
What about her?
She's a W, or I don't know what they call it over there, but she's like a
She's a women's basketball player?
Yeah, women's basketball.
I thought he kept. I didn't know that. I thought he kept his private life private.
Yeah, just this year he announced that they were married.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
gotta-
I don't know the Chinese or that's, whoops, Japanese culture.
Does she play in China or does she play in Japan?
Japan.
Oh,
Did I say China? I'm sorry. I'll stop
You could
talking.
have said Asian.
Asian. I'll stop talking. I'm
Anyways,
digging in myself
how big
a hole.
what is like the league in like China or Asia?
that is the CBA, I think it's called, Chinese Basketball Association.
What's bigger? Probably the NBA.
The NBA is bigger. Everyone who wants to play professional basketball
Goes to the
goes to the
NBA.
NBA, or anyone who's good enough makes it
Yeah.
to the NBA.
What are
but-
probably the biggest? What are the biggest ones?
A lot of
Does-
former NBA players who are like draft busts or like superstars who got old, they go and play in China or Taiwan. Like Dwight Howard, NBA Hall of Famer, is currently playing in Taiwan, and like DeMarcus Cousins, not
DeMarcus Cousins.
not China or Taiwan, but he's currently playing in Puerto Rico. Their
Yeah.
professional league, and they're making a crap ton of money.
What is like the top 3 like biggest, including the NBA, and what are like the biggest basketball associations?
NBA, CBA, and then probably Eurobasket.
Eurobasket. That's like their version of
That's like they have
their version of the NBA.
they have like different teams from like different countries. There's one in Serbia called Mega Basket who made Nikola Jokic, who's the best player alive right now, maybe.
Yeah.
And they also have like the guy who might be the top 1 pick this year in Nikola Topic.
Hmm.
So there's a bunch of different leagues, but nothing compares to the NBA in terms of popularity or money or anything like that, or competitiveness.
Yeah. CBA is probably close second.
Not close, but it is second.
Yeah.
They have I think their best player for years was Jemmer Fredette, who was an infamous draft bust, drafted right before Klay Thompson.
Wow.
How about those Rangers?
55 wins now?
They,
Something like that.
When was the last time they got a Stanley Cup? Like when was the last time?
94.
Wow.
How do you know that off the top of your head?
Because the last time the Knicks and the Rangers both had 50 wins in 94, the Rangers won the
Oh.
Stanley Cup.
All right. Well, I respect
So
that.
pretty much, if they win, it would be like
They've
30
been good
years.
for a long time though.
Yeah, it would be their first in 30 years.
30.
Wow.
And for the Knicks, it would be their first in 51 years if they're to win it.
Wow.
Which is insane that the 90s was 30 years ago.
Not
That
for me.
still blows my mind.
We weren't there.
I know, but I remember just growing up, it was like, oh, it was 20 years ago, or what was it, like 17 years ago?
Yeah,
And now it's 30.
25.
Okay, moving on from this conversation.
99 was 25 years ago. So, I mean, the closest,
Yeah, I guess.
you can still barely hang on to 25.
I guess. So they won they got the President's Award, the Rangers.
Okay.
The Joe Biden Award. The
I think Joe
Biden
they
Award.
mean the NHL President Award, not the United States President Award.
Pretty
POTUS?
big if they got the United States President's Award.
I
Yeah.
don't think they did.
You don't think so?
I think it's either team president. No, I'm assuming NHL president.
Yeah.
Probably most likely.
Just team president. Just the Rangers got the Rangers President Award.
Yeah, how about every team gets that? Yeah.
They also got the Islanders President Award.
What about trying to think. How many games are in NHL?
82.
Yeah.
81.
81.
82 or 1.
It's 82.
I don't know.
I think
82.
NHL and NBA are both 82.
I think you're right. Yeah. 82.
And then MLB is 162 and NFL is 17.
You did good. How many are in golf?
One.
Infinite?
I have no idea. Yeah.
It's a turn. There's
There are no
tournaments.
game. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just tournament.
Want to say something, Eric?
What?
Want to say something, Eric?
You said nothing all day.
I've been talking. What do you?
I actually I brought up Klay Thompson before. Last night to end the Warriors season, Klay Thompson shot 0 for 10 and 0 for 6 from 3 to lose to the Kings.
You know who was really bad in the March Madness women's basketball final?
Angel Reese. She was
Caitlin Clark.
She was not really bad. Angel Reese wasn't even
In the
finals. I don't know why I
final,
said
in the
that.
final.
Yeah. She was not that bad. She was
She
good.
was good in the first half.
And then she
She
struggled
had like
in the second half.
35 points in the first half,
That's pretty good.
which is great. And then like 2 in the final.
It's still 37. Still a lot of points.
Sure. I'm just saying she kind of choked at the
and it was on
last.
decent efficiency. I mean,
Could you have done better?
No,
I mean, what you
no.
want her to score 70?
The way they make her turn out to be, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that team needed her to be great to win.
Yeah.
NC State.
I think she needed to draw against that other team,
NC State.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were getting no. They went undefeated the whole year. Like,
and they were the underdog of that game because of Caitlin Clark.
it's kind of crazy.
Well,
So that's why when I saw her make only 35 in the second half, I was like, oh well, she's obviously not doing good.
what team is she going to in the WNBA?
The Indianapolis somethings. Indiana.
Colts.
I don't know their team names.
They're going to the Dallas Cowboys. She's
How
going
about
to
the
Dallas
Liberty?
Cowboys.
That's
They-
the only WNBA team I know.
You know the Aces.
Nope.
They're the team that just beat the Liberty in the finals. The Las Vegas Aces.
Didn't even know the Liberty were in the finals.
How about the Phoenix Mercury?
Nope.
Um,
Actually, Phoenix Mercury is Phoenix Mercury. What was her name? Brittany Griner was on that team.
I don't know.
Me neither. Me neither. They have the same like colors and logo as the Suns. Right?
LA Sparks.
Dude, I don't know. Let me see.
You're the big basketball guy here. You should know.
The Indiana Fever,
That's what it is. The Indiana Fever.
the Chicago Sky.
I knew that one.
These names are
stupid.
horrible,
Should've got that
by
one.
the way.
The
Las Vegas Aces is good.
Could you come up with a better name? The Aces is
Better than the Chicago Sky
Okay, come up with a name right here.
or Indiana Fever.
Come up with a game. Come up with a name right now. For
Nashville
Chicago.
Stars.
For Chicago. No, that was already being
Okay.
chosen.
Okay,
Nashville
Chicago.
Country.
The Chicago
Should have been Nashville Country is good, dude. I swear. It's good.
Chicago Windbreakers.
You're breaking the wind?
Maybe. I mean,
It's
Windy
cold.
City.
I
Windy
don't know.
City.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Los
What
Angeles
could you
Sparks.
come up with?
For Chicago,
Yeah.
the Beans.
My God. The Los Angeles Sparks.
The, the
Beans.
Chicago Big Silver
the
Beans.
Mr. Beans.
Silver Bean.
Los Angeles Sparks.
No.
Which have the same colors as the Lakers. So these are all of these have the same colors, everything.
Yeah, they're NBA associates.
Dude,
They're like they're this owned by
It's
the
kind of
same
like their
people.
female.
minor league.
Yeah.
It's the female.
Well, no,
division.
because their minor league team's the G League.
Yeah, but
So New
know what I
York's WNBA is also
like the
blue and orange.
Syracuse Mets have the same colors as the New York Mets.
Yeah, they're all
Owned
associated
by the
with each
same
other.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
New York Liberty, why aren't they blue and orange?
because they're Nets. They're owned by Joe
Oh,
Tsai.
they're owned by the Nets.
What about like how come the Giants and the Jets aren't like? Giants are the closest thing. The Giants are to blue, white, and orange, but they have red
I don't know. They just decided to be different, I guess.
in the Jets.
Who cares?
Coming from the Jets fan, who cares?
The Jets. Someone's
Are
talking
there
about the
only
Jets.
12 teams in the WNBA?
Maybe.
Maybe.
They're not.
No, I
they're
don't
not
think
a
so.
big
I think
enough
there's more
division.
than that.
They're not a big enough league.
They're not profitable still.
Yeah, so
I think they actually will be next year. though.
12. Yeah, there are 12.
save
Huh.
as much money as they can when Caitlin Clark
Holy wow.
takes off.
I mean, people are
So
going to
it's-
watch Indiana Fever games.
Right. Yeah. Indiana Fever, Chicago Sky, Las Vegas Aces, Los Angeles Sparks, New York Liberty, Seattle Storm,
I know that one. Dang it.
Washington Mystics.
Didn't know that
Commanders.
one.
Commanders.
The Washington Mystics.
I guess
They
that's.
should have been like the Washington Muskets.
But that's like to playoff Wizards.
Right. It's the same color scheme.
So maybe they could have done like.
Dallas Wings, which their logo says Wings Dallas. The Minnesota Lynx, which is the Timberwolves logo.
Speaking of logos, we actually do have one other thing to talk about, and it is the Jets. Overhaul, thank goodness. The Jets logo is gone. The New York Jets, all crammed in a stupid little oval, is gone.
Little football logo.
Oh, it's been like that. The worst thing it's to happen in 2019.
You
That's when
didn't
they
like
changed
that.
it?
Yeah. What?
You didn't like that.
No.
They made it too simple.
Because before it was the NY and then it was the Jets in front, and that's what it was before, and that was like fine. and then they crammed everything in, and it was like a boring green color, and all the jerseys stunk.
Yeah.
Just a bad 5 years for Jets logos.
Maybe now they'll be different. Maybe they got a new logo now. Maybe
Yep.
they'll be,
Now Aaron
they'll be
Rodgers.
taken more seriously.
Now Aaron Rodgers will play 6 snaps,
6 snaps, and then he'll get his Achilles blown up.
and then Tyrod Taylor will play 9 snaps,
9 snaps, break his other rib.
and then Zach Wilson will play 17 games.
Yeah.
I was right. Brittany Griner is on the Phoenix Mercury.
Nice.
Do you like that new Jets lineup, Eric? Aaron Rodgers will play.
I wasn't paying attention.
I said
6
Aaron
snaps.
Rodgers will play 6 snaps, Tyrod Taylor will play 9 snaps, and Zach Wilson will play 17 games.
The King of New York's back.
Jesus.
Can we get Tommy DeVito to be our QB3?
You don't want him.
I-
We don't want him.
I do want him as our QB3.
You have 4 QBs.
I don't want 4 QBs. I want 3 QBs, and for Zach not to be one of them.
Zach is fine, dude.
He's not fine.
Tommy
Yes, he
DeVito's not even
is.
going to be playing.
Tommy DeVito is in a pizzeria right now, putting chicken cutlet on pizza.
I could not-
That's what he's doing right now.
That's the New York spirit.
exactly. He's not a quarterback.
Sure he
He
was
is-
for 3 games.
He is a pizza maker.
He's my QB.
What about Dak Prescott?
Dak
Not a quarterback.
Prescott?
Dak Prescott.
All right, moving on. Like I said, we're not talking about the Cowboys.
You don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
anything to talk about?
Nothing
Besides,
besides CeeDee Lamb not wanting to be a Cowboy.
oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Why does he not want to be a Cowboy?
They're not paying
You're
him.
not paying him.
Really?
Yeah,
Isn't he like one of like their best players?
he's a top 5 receiver in the league. Their best offensive player easily.
Bring him our way. Bring him my way. We'll give him a home. Something that the Cowboys could never do. Stop fiddling with the wire.
Sorry.
You think they're gonna give him to the Giants?
Of course not. Never in a million years would he ever go to the
I'll
Giants.
give him to you.
Please. How much?
He's trying to think of someone valuable in the Giants.
Another Coke?
He's like, "Oh,
Yeah, nothing.
You want another Coke for CeeDee Lamb?
No. No, definitely.
what if they gave you Dexter Lawrence,
Oh.
Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, Deontay Banks,
You're giving away our entire defensive line for
Brian
one guy?
Brian Dable,
You're giving away my coach?
Wink Martindale.
Twink Martin.
Can you say that?
Maybe. I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I don't think you can say that.
Uh oh,
Wink Martindale.
There you go.
Stink Martindale.
Stink Martindale. There we go. Whoops.
It's almost 40 minutes yet.
You can have the ghost of Saquon,
The ghost of Saquon. Yeah. You want to.
Andrew Thomas.
I can give you Saquon from the Eagles.
What, his like cleats?
Yeah, you can.
You want Daniel Jones?
No.
Take him, please.
Why would I want Daniel Jones, the
Daniel
AI
Jo-
robot?
Daniel Jones for CD Lamb.
Yeah. You want him?
No. He's not real.
You want to pay $40 million a year for Daniel Jones?
I wouldn't pay $1 million a year for Daniel Jones. I don't care if that's the minimum you can pay him. What is the minute? Did we say this already? What's the minimum?
I don't know.
800,000.
We don't want to look it up. We just want to be,
800,000.
throw false facts out
We'll be
there.
uninformed.
All right. I guess that's what we do best.
Yeah.
Salim, you want to finish off this show talking about the Throgs Neck Little League again?
No.
All right.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to
It was
relive
just an
the.
idea. It
I
was
don't want
just an
to.
idea to kill 3 minutes.
I don't want to relive the glory days.
Okay.
We can sit in silence for 3 minutes.
Good, great podcast we have here.
Yep, I'm gonna get canceled.
Are you
Yeah.
Are you excited for the draft, Eric? It's in
You coming with us?
a little more than a week.
Is that? Oh, I thought it was tomorrow. I almost had a heart attack.
No.
Yeah, I'll be there.
You sure? Because I invited you to see Civil War and you bailed out last minute.
Like I said, I had stuff to do.
That was a great
didn't.
movie.
I did.
No, because
Yeah, I
we
did.
made this plan like a couple days ago, and I said, "You ready to go see the movie?" You go, "Nah, I'm going to my brother's house."
I had plans.
Plans that could have easily been canceled.
Plans that were made after the plans.
Exactly.
Hey,
That's what
listen,
you
man,
If
I,
you had-
wanted, I wanted to see the movie, but then I realized, there's bigger fish to fry. So
If you had to put it in percentages of what the Giants are going to take, how confident are you that they're going to take a wide receiver or Brock Bowers?
I'd rather percentage. I'm like 70% confident that they'll take a wide receiver over anyone else.
Would
I
you
think-
be mad if they took Joe Alt?
Who's Joe Alt's a
He's
quarterback?
he's the best offensive lineman in the class,
Best offensive lineman. Well,
and you desperately need offensive line.
Evan Neal's supposed to be
Oh,
one of
yeah,
the
they do.
best offensive linemen in his class, and then sucked.
Yeah, but I mean that's sometimes prospects miss. Joel is the son of an NFL player, and he's 6'9" and super fast.
I mean, I get.
I don't think it would be a bad pick, to be honest with you, because he
It
could
wouldn't
start
be-
immediately.
We do need better O line, but we do need someone that can catch a ball.
And someone that can throw a ball.
Yeah, well,
She didn't
he's a
Dak
mess.
Prescott.
he's a mess.
Maybe he'll
Dak
get better next year.
Scott cannot throw.
Okay, let's get something straight here. Dak Prescott is better than
Lower your
Daniel
voice.
Jones.
Lower your voice.
Dak Prescott's better than Daniel Jones. I'm sorry to tell you. He is.
Raise your voice. No one could hear you. Nobody could have heard you.
It's true.
I have no idea where the Jets are going to go. I mean, I hope we go offensive line or wide receiver, but we're going to draft edge rusher again.
I'll tell you where they go.
Draft an edge rusher.
That's what we did last year. We needed the same things
I'll
last
tell you
year.
where they're going. Not to the playoffs. They're going to
Thanks.
Cancun.
You're
Thanks,
good.
Eric.
You're going to 12 wins and a first round exit again.
Oh yeah.
First round
It'll be
exit.
4 years in a row.
Yep.
I'm ready. I'm
You're
ready
good.
to be heartbroken.
You're gonna get Zeke again. Put him at center again.
We don't have anybody on the team. We signed no one.
You should get Zeke.
We're
He's
missing
still out
like
there.
7 players.
You guys made a big mistake not doing any free agency stuff.
Oh, you think I don't know that?
Yeah, no.
All in.
All in?
All in.
Yeah, this is us all in, man. We're sticking with what we have. Struggling over there? Yes.
Most damning for Porter in the NBA itself. He bet the Raptors to lose, according to league's investigation.
Wow.
So if the Raptors found it first, he was definitely gone.
Yeah.
I mean, betting on them to lose and then throwing the game is insane for a
Yeah.
guy who just
That
got
is
there,
so disrespectful.
who just got there and is making no money compared to anyone else.
Yeah. That is bad. That is really bad. But Liam,
Eric.
I think we're past our time here.
Yeah, I think we're riding over.
Ladies and gents, we'll see you on episode 9.
Nope.
Shh.